What have you done? I haven't done anything. You let him out? I didn't let him out. I gave orders for him to be restrained.
Dev's calling my name. I'm definitely at fault and the blame. I should be in the Killer's Hall of Fame. They halted the claim. I was caught killing the competition, so my omission is cause I defrauded the game. But I'd rather have the freedom than the false acclaim. Society keeps its killers behind a wall of shame. These people aren't broken. I've cut a lot of them open. I realized on the inside we're all the same. I'm on the run. I'm wanted for a few cases. All the places I go were traced in computer bases. Police use patience. They know that I'm a shooter who's gonna engage until one of our futures erases. You serve and behave, so why would you take a life for a life that isn't even worthy to save? I prefer to be brave. You won't ever see me run. It looks like I'm chasing an early grave.
You're talking about him like he's some kind of animal. Would you keep him down?
He was my patient for 15 years. It became an obsession with me until I realized that there was nothing within him, neither conscience nor reason.
Death is coming to you down, the most satanic and swarm. Focus of parasites, cursed with black magic and horns. On an evil pilgrimage who's come to pillage with swords. Supernatural samurais with Satan steering their force. Fuck what you thought, I came equipped with some animal claws, shredding your flesh at Wolverine with a fetish for death. Cripple your legs and strict on the side, put you grab for breath. I'm bringing death like dark wizards with my knowledge and death. Conjuring creatures from the cracks with a demonic regret. I'll rip your heart and your soul out a hole for your chest. Fuck your mother with the rubber, put my pork in a sket. Then it's off of a head. Executioner, turn MCs to stone like Medusa does. Stare into my eyes and see the fire burn like who you trust. Your tail gets turned to dust and misused like drugs. Women abused for months, they're transfused for blood.
And my ultimate failure. This force, this thing that lived inside of him came from a source too violent, too deadly for you to imagine it.
Yo, case closed, case reopened. I'm hoping these verbal bullets pull through and leave a closed casket with no preview. Brain damage tissue loaded up the frontal cortex. Me wounded, back at it again. There ain't no contest. 3 black sheeps exercising verbal warfare. Poison pen seeping from excessive use of solar flares. Lost functions, eternal samurais cutting swords. With number 2s bleeding as a red liquid pours. Lethal imprints, legal evidence of a madman. Greatest of all time, no life left, I'm just too advanced. Call me a god walking like Bruce Willis. You know I die hard, you can say I'm one of the illest. One of the realest cock with the 5-finger death punch. A lost soul ascended to heaven, I'm ahead of the bunch. Is it me? Am I the one you be looking for? Try to focus while you laying dead bleeding on the floor.
He's dead. I saw him.
No man in a mask.
It was him.
I want to believe you, but I gotta be sure. I can't stop until I'm certain he's dead.
Why are you poets so fascinated with man?
We have much in common.
You both turn your backs on life.
We both select on life.
A man has to come to terms with life as it is.
Life as it is. I have lived for over 40 years and I've seen life as it is.
I'll be murdering MCs like blood sports Van Damme, performing the dim muck on inferior man. Never gentle, dismantle your mental, wrecking havoc on instrumentals. Call me brainiac, infecting your cerebellum, injected with antivenom. I can't be tamed. Mystical creature ready to sink his fangs into you like a Ginsu, applying pressure through you, decaying of the flesh, pinpointing like I'm voodoo. Who knew you would hang yourself with a tight noose, let loose, even blacked out with a neck bruise, blown fuse. You old news, this how I do fools. Break rules and make moves to bring in revenue. I break rules and make moves to bring in revenue. I break rules and make moves to bring in revenue.
No glory, no brave last word.
Yo, I'm never gentle, I'm mental. Hip-hop elemental. Get your snot box rocked by hard knock LNNOs. Top notch since I first jotted with a pencil. Started from the bottom, now I'm somewhere out in limbo. You know, hand painted, tattooed, and ain't it safe to say I'm fan favorite? Rougher than sandpaper, and I'm Hades. Blazing, I'm Cajun. Hot spot wherever my location. I'm saying I'm harder than a porn star, and I bring change to the game and get money back like a coin star. I'm point guard, captain on the team, bring action on the scene. When I rap a 16, I anoint y'all. I'm the guard with the lightning rod, like a cattle prod. Battle yard with an epilogue from my catalog. Hasselhoff, yeah, drunken style when I'm rapping off. Anything can get the clapping off on that alcohol.
pain, misery, cruelty. I've heard all the voices of God's noblest creature. Moans from bundles of filth in the streets. I've been a soldier and a slave. I've seen my comrades.
Thessalonian you're fighting. He's the biggest man I've ever seen. I wouldn't want to fight him.
That's why no one will remember your name.
Above my head there's a halo, forged by a dwarf in the heart of a volcano. Sent with a blessing, delivered by an angel. It gives me presence and more wisdom than Plato. Controls my aggression, makes me more graceful. A thoroughbred like what's in a horse stable. It's nourishing like food on your table. And it breaks the bonds of forced labor. Have me sitting in a record label, sporting ice, embedded in a small cable. This ain't a tale or fable. It's a broad nasal review of a poor faithful person fighting for those who aren't able. 2 or 4 tickets to Art Basel. My mic's a dark saber, and I wield it good as Darth Vader.
That man was born to end lives. This will be the greatest war the world has ever seen.
Ain't been asleep that long, but dormancy is leaving me as the most slept on. Come on. Half the shit you rapping is whack. Guess fake trapping is back. You ain't shit without your pack. Jack fairies running around claiming that they hip hop. Take this rope tighter on your neck like a slip knot. Tick tock, time is up just like a stopwatch. Your entire movement is about to get cock blocked. You claiming to be the head of something, unless it's a long haul chaff. You the head of nothing. You've been lying in public, but keen eyes will prevail when your line of destruction. Now ain't that something? Take a listen, learn a lesson. Here's a Smith & Wesson verbally. Internally, I leave you damaged. Fuck your family, a calamity. Claiming you can handle me. Bet you can't handle me. I got that motherfucking advantage, fucking fiend.
He can't be controlled. We don't need to control him. We need to unleash him.
And when I'm gone, then remember the name. Like Pacewon or Raidborn, I'm the head of the game. Big boss, big heavy, I'm a beast with a mane. I'm a lion in the jungle, I'm a tree for the brain. Native American descendant in my veins, my blood. My DNA's encrypted with infectious strains of a god. Goliath for a massive giant, put the face in the mud. Come lit with fire, I'm the fire boost, I'm lacing them up. I'm getting ready for war. Wielding hammers carved by elves on the elegant sword. The last remnants of the magic form for elements forged. Never feeling remorse, revealing course. I'm concealing my force, riding the evil horse to even a score. I'm straight pedigree, and all you little scallywag mongrels, something that you never be. Right into my panoplies, fighting with all my enemies, lighting you up like entities, striking with Shaolin energy.
Thinking this rap shit serious. Thinking this rap shit serious.
Cold morning is dawning, thoughts forming, brainstorming, fame, fortune, and wealth. Secondary is health. Stealth moves to improve life living, ignite vision of dreams, stages and cream, avoid the prison, but bills creeping, rent needed, phone service deleted, baby mom screaming, reason for yelling, followed by leaving, deceiving plans falter, multiple plans and offers, small advance, long dance, but making you smarter, job site trouble, pay struggle, bubble different, skeptical plans now insignificant, you want it all, battle brawl for musical spots, brutal times, corona vibes, seems nothing can drop. We at a crossroads, go in the grind mode. Fuck a job, should I rob and go to street codes? Or stick to my guns, load up all my sounds, get approved. Maybe my family will settle in the mood. Believe what I see, goals can be enriched. And for most of it, I'm focused with determination and grit. Plus I can spit, and beats for days, in a raw way, that'll get my bigger payday.
And all I ask is, mass support fast. Never doubt the kid, and you know I'm full blast. Baby mom, know I'm strong and the skills work. Talented jerk, and soon to be an expert. Now this is most artists, underground flow the hardest. Never stop, measure rocks till Dilly departed. In the veins game, blood, tears, wipe the sweat. Never hear fail or bail or any past regrets. So strive on, baby mom, get vapes. Daughter is straight, career fate appears to be great. Making moves, paid dues, now collecting receipts. Spotify piece, final pressing name all in the streets. Perfect scenario for most I know who in it. But most won't get heard, recognized or represented.
Now the it's going down. You tryna compete? That's how I'm living.
Thinking this rap shit serious. Thinking this rap shit serious.
This time the unrest is unfolding on the streets of Kenosha in Wisconsin, 60 miles north of Chicago. Protesters are furious about the police shooting at the weekend of yet another African-American man. Clashes have now lasted for days.
Leave the area. Go home.
I hope for a better tomorrow, no need for us to deal or steal, to beg or borrow. A world where the wealth is spread, being self is dead. No more greed, people care about your health instead. Corporate mergers, cash settlements, embezzlements, people being sent to prison with no evidence. Living at a residence without prejudice prevalent, but how can we stop it with the prejudiced president? No more vaccines and cures, trips to convenience stores, gotta clean my pores. Shows canceled everywhere, what it means for tours. When you get off the plane, getting screened abroad, we not equivalent. You can see there's a difference in dividends. Driven in cop cars, they citizen as citizens. Why should we when y'all don't follow the rules? When I wake up, we'll see if tomorrow's improved.
On the battlefield, must remain wise.
Battle for the mind.
On the battlefield,
let's do it right.
Don't live to fight another day.
On the battlefield,
the quest plan field, ripping up soul.
On the battlefield,
I plan my attack while the press plan field and exploit the gun blast.
So much hate, we don't got enough on our plate. When corrupt governments and payoffs control our fate. When you hear someone saying make America great, those are times when nobody else got a fair shake. Deport immigrants that work hard to get a stake in the American dream, watch their hearts slowly break. Certain people feel threatened, get ICE on the hunt to stop them from taking jobs your ass don't even want. Where's the love in that? Look, ain't no coming back. Crossing the line, showing hate, spewing stubborn facts. Miseducating your kids to be malevolent, to live in a world where they'll never get settled in. Always angry, stressed and upset, full of hate, but that life does not equate respect. Love is the answer, welcome it into your home or wherever you roam. Positive sets the tone,
on the battlefield, must remain wise.
Battle for the mind.
On the battlefield,
let's do it right.
Don't live to fight another day.
On the battlefield,
the quest plan field, ripping up soul.
On the battlefield,
I plan my attack while the press plan field and exploit the gun blasting.
Now up to 400 illegal migrants are thought to have drowned after their boat capsized off the southern coast of Italy. If confirmed, those deaths would add to the skyrocketing numbers of migrants lost at sea trying to make their way to Europe.
They're not going for it. Who are those guys? They're beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys?
We them outlaws, baby!
Watch out when we come to town, cause outlaws really do exist on the underground. Anywhere that we run around, real heads know that we never gonna dumb it down. From that day that I walked in that saloon, I knew right away they would talk about it soon. Word got around that I rode it from the east. Black and white chariot, stole it from police. They tried to figure out was I a hero or a villain. I ordered straight whiskey and shot up in the ceiling. That's because there was haters on the second floor. Said I didn't have the sound they was checking for. I respect the law, but don't bring the sheriff in. Nigga shells to the back like a terrapin. Then you'll need an MD like Maryland. This is in my bloodstream, no heroin.
Run quicker, then my finger strums triggers. Come hither, dumb sinner, can't outrun this gunslinger. Mister, I tongue kiss your mum and young sister. The order dependent on which one's bigger. I plunder and pillage every village I explore. High noon, find a saloon, choose my next whore. Elusive to law, smooth exit through the back door. Ooh, check it, new Stetson in the hat store. Cruise on my Appaloosa as I ride to safety. Losing bounty hunters as they try to chase me. My pasty face and posters wanted dead or alive. Heaven is a holster and I'm a hell of a guy. More cowboy than soldier, legends never die. Indians and Christians yelling at the sky. There's no convincing me, I live in true infamy. Been too long since we've had a new symphony.
Say that shit. We them outlaws, violate you in them streets, so make a house call. My shotgun on my right, my Glock southpaw. I'm already me, what I gotta chase clout for? Cowgirls this way early in the 90s. That deuce handle pearly and it's shiny. That rap bandit came through in all pink like Cam did. Time to raise back the standards. Can't take the blow back. And all these bitches just hoe rap. I blanded, Digga stuck the landing. Claim you a shooter, but shit keep on jamming. Claim you a rider, you might end up stranded. Coming for your food, we might cause a famine. Pillaging and plundering all across the planet. Wet they bodies up like Busta Bus and Janet.
We the outlaws, the law look out for. We the wildest in the Wild West outdoors. Rob the rich of every city and towns without poor. I'm ready before you reach and open your mouth drawer. The young don't become older. Wanted posters, robbers with revolvers and gun holsters. Weaponry, white button up, black vest of me. No one's arresting me. Celebrities to deputies. Feel the wind blowing, see the tumbleweeds rolling. That's the effect when you see 100 thieves strolling. $1 million from all the companies stolen. Families need food and the hungry need clothing. Hear the bell in the steeple, we stand for the people. With a posse like Mario Van Peebles. Hide when your safety's concerned, shell cases will burn. Let's settle this, 30 paces and turn.
It used to be a peaceful town. What's going on, Sheriff? Hide and watch.
Saddle up with guns blazing, I shoot it up without aiming, it's dangerous. About to be some changes round this town, ain't big enough for the both of us. Ashes to ash and dust to dust, in God we trust. Rhymes are tucked in a holster, meet in the back of the Ponderosa. By sundown the gun sounds will ring out. MCs will be in jeopardy when I bring out my deputy. Quick my draw and my paw, we all draw down. Raw high style, blow, it's a victory. Hickory dickory, an old fashioned trick in the book, yeah, we slicker, see? Restoring order, make you run for the border. Infamous, legendary, shooting holes in a quarter. Tied the horse to the post in the front of the saloon. Sipping sarsaparilla to tomorrow high noon.
You know, sitting out here in the open just might not be a real good idea for a fellow that's got as many enemies as you got.
So everybody liked me. Such a nice guy.
Country lane, going at my own damn pace. I never join that fast lane upon the motorway, the mainstream, when mishaps and crashes take place. Monday to Friday rage, I'm like that Saturday haze, where people finally find a minute to chill, yet they know they got one more day of rest, then back to chaos on the A-roads. I lay low, steadily unwinding, I do grind but take my time. No early bird, I'm dying for a lion, sounding like I'm ready for retiring from rhyming. Now forget that, I'll keep shining despite of my status and level alignments, while MCs fight to be climbing, I'll find I'll be right, whether I be declining or rising, regardless of how many like-minded clients that buy this. I stay in this stream, getting heads hooked when they buy it. Although there's many big rivers where six spitters can be found, there ain't millions in this crowd. It's that tributary sound, tributary sound, tributary sound, tributary sound. To chaos, lay low, keep shining, tributary sound, tributary sound, tributary sound. Back to chaos, lay low. Yeah, you know I got some raw songs, keeping the freshness flowing, jumping in this small pond that goes deeper than any ocean. When I dispatch the lyrics I've scribbled, tickling ribs with the liquid that dribbles and drips, forming switches and ripples. It's a calm motion. Sometimes I pour heavily, but honestly for me that stuff's a small quantity. I usually just chill, letting all stress release. Poetry that drops like a waterfall's gravity is natural. Words drop off of my tongue like air comes into my lungs, getting people bobbing along to this rare original funk. Unlike most in the business, I'm giving a damn, spreading peaceful vibes, hoping more could have a similar plan to wise up. Let this lyric would help you grow a bit. Feel the speech around you and just sink into the flow of it. You see, it's deep enough to move you, but ain't deep enough to drown you, man. It's that tributary sound. Raw song, keeping the freshness flowing, stress release. Poetry that drops. Wise up, wise up. Raw song, keeping the freshness flowing, stress release. Poetry that drops. Wise up, wise up.
How can a place be so lonely and cold, so open but broke? All the moments we know, it's just a piece to the puzzle that we try to control. But in the end, do we keep the memories when we go?
It's moments like these I bleed. They don't wanna see me shine, dog. They hate when I succeed. The weight is on my shoulders, I'm just trying to find a key, man. There's gotta be a better way than living on these streets, but we don't see it. But when the street lights come on, shit, you best believe it. You don't get the message till you start receiving. Thoughts deceiving, cause not everything is what it seems until you see that red beam across your window screen. The hood don't love you. These groupie bitches, yeah, they wanna fuck too. Take your soul to dump you, but when you're rich, guess who they go run to? I mean, I guess it's hard to see the vision when they blinded by the beauty of the digits. Money makes a difference. Money can make a deaf man listen. It's all fun and games until somebody you love is that person you're missing. Reminiscing, thinking how much money could you give back just to spend it with them. Damn, it's nights like these, times like these. I pray, I pray, I pray. Yeah, it's lives like these, cries like these. I pray, I pray, I pray. Yeah, it's nights like these, times like these. I pray, I pray, I pray. Yeah, it's lives like these, cries like these. I pray, I pray, I pray. Yeah, every day I'm trying to grow better. Slow down and think about life so I can know better. And hit my goals so I can throw away these old letters. I'm moving out the ghetto so we can be at home better. But I put a smile on, cause it's fuck what you think. I used to drown myself in your opinions till I found me. Now I can breathe. This music shit is all I ever need. And if you ain't riding with me, stay the fuck about my seat. Man, it's crazy how these things change. Where they love you to death, but wanna see you die in vain. How's that work? I mean, that contradiction really hurts. A homie could love you forever, but still wish you the worst. What the fuck? That's why I never trust. They gon' kick you while you're down before they ever try to help you up. That's the way it goes, and don't expect the most. And always watch the grass and never leave your back exposed. Stay woke. It's nights like these, times like these. I pray, I pray, I pray. Yeah, it's lives like these, cries like these. I pray, I pray, I pray. Yeah, it's nights like these, times like these. I pray, I pray, I pray. Yeah, it's lives like these, cries like these. I pray, I pray, I pray. Yeah.
Yo, this is a Wounded Buffalo collab. I'm Mayz with JL Trafik and Rick Mall. Yo, here we go, 1, 2, as I step in the room. It's Mayz, the master technician, I be inflicting the boom. Give me room like a giant, I be crushing your dudes. Like a fly on the wall, I be watching your moves. I'm insane, the game changing, bubble rap can't hang. Catchy hooks, whack lyrics, and still that bitch lame. See me, I be controlling the streets. We can throw 1, 2s, knuckle up to the beat. I'm all about beef, your pussy y'all weak in the knees. Look at ho, got a 45 that's banking the sneaks. Write my name on the bullet, pull it through to your brain. Closing suture the open wound, I'm a hooligan, man. I got dangerous hands, I'm a dangerous man. Close grip like the Hawk, call me Macho Man. So what I'm saying, I'm a mic killer, just another Rottweiler. Catch my breath, I'm the real Don Dada.
H is for the honor, proud to be a equal. I is for me and P is for the people. H is for the history, O is for oppression. P is for the power, cause we fighting with aggression. Hip hop messin', hit you like the Buddha. No, I'm not the tutor, but I came here to school ya. Brick by brick, the whole fucking building. So when I say I came to school ya, that's how I'm feeling. Rest in peace to the soldiers of the game, man. Fuck the haters throwing dirt up on their name with that rah, 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 rah. Talking that shit, I be like, put your hands high. I wanna shine, I wanna make it. A diamond in the rough, and I'm feeling naked. So bling bling on that ass one time. Getting cash like Johnny when I walk in the line.
Ship in the rap game, man, cause motherfuckers got leadership positions and they talk about who ring is bigger and all that bullshit. And talk about gangster shit and they tell the police and talk about this and they making snitches fucking look good and shit like that. So it's like, yo, I come from a fabric that wasn't like that, man. I should see it different when I came up.
Hey yo, I got some lyrical bombs to drop. Feel these rhyming molotovs. Words connect like dot to dot. From these pages that be chock-a-block with honest logs. I'm at a stage where I gotta try to make it and don't give a fuck what it costs. I've had enough of flipping burgers and washing pots, and I've never thought that I'd be suited for an office job. Working for some loud old obnoxious boss, looking up to get a raise while I don't brown nose or swallow cocks. I'm chilled out and well aware that I'm not as hot as most MCs out there who grip a mic and rock the spot. I'm just a rapper, I'm not the Don, yet my songs could shock you just like that Judder after a vodka shot. Making your body gel when Mal rips through a verse. You might be bouncing to the beats, but you'll spasm to the words. Although I got a rare illness, I ain't attacking you with germs. We all got enough pain, so I rap to soothe some hurt. And though I got big targets, I don't plan to rule this earth. I couldn't anyway, my head's in a random universe. Picking lyrics out the clouds and vocals from the skies. You know my brain vacates when I open up my mind, so even I don't know what to expect next. I start writing and draw pictures, paint poetry, sketch sense, sketch sense.
Yeah. The pandemic had me locked down thinking negative thoughts, trying not to let none sink in. People working from home, empty street corners, inside weeks longer. Weak or you stronger? Jobs jeopardized, people depressed, slept inside. I started to exercise and grew an extra size. Changed eating habits to food in the cabinets. In the meantime, cut my screen time average. Put the phone down, hobbies in my home found. Started making beats and developed my own sound. Prices went up in supermarket departments to avoid starving harvest, and started a garden. Besides fitness, a new business I opened. Took classes on coding, registered for voting. Maintained the sanity that my mental used. Did Facebook and Zoom interviews. Virus in the air, I'm afraid to breathe and sneeze. The White House and the CDC don't agree. The country dying, filled with infection. Choose a vaccine, pill or injection. Virus in the air, I'm afraid to breathe and sneeze. The White House and the CDC don't agree. The country dying, filled with infection. Choose a vaccine, pill or injection. How long you been staring at the door? Scared to leave, nobody is sure of a cure. Using Uber Eats to deliver from the stores. Days I endured writing writing songs to record. Pro Tools I use, but I started using Logic more. Discussing next year with my peers, trying to lock in tours. Indoors, on the phone with my mentors, talking to my parents, converse with my in-laws. I adjusted back to work, was reluctant, conducted online classes I instructed. While you're distracted, attracted to CBS, I call people instead of text, watching TV less. My brother, I sat down and wrote him a letter. It's been forever since me and my fam ate together. Use every day that I had and I know it took. Would be wrong if I overlooked that I wrote a book. Virus in the air, I'm afraid to breathe and sneeze. The White House and the CDC don't agree. The country dying, filled with infection. Choose a vaccine, pill or injection. Virus in the air, I'm afraid to breathe and sneeze. The White House and the CDC don't agree. The country dying, filled with infection. Choose a vaccine, pill or injection. Yeah. Choose a vaccine, pill or injection. People getting killed still is depressing. Choose a vaccine, injection. The country dying, filled with infection.